Yeah, so I have absolutely no idea where the trail is. Alright y'all, I'm back out. I got everything taken care of, got my new phone, and this video is amazing. My skin looks super dry, which shows how great the camera is. Anyway, I'm back out, and I don't know if you can hear that rain kind of picking up and starting already. So sometime early last night, all of this rain turned into snow, which as you can see is rather heavy. So it actually collapsed my tent completely and was suffocating me. I woke up with it smothering me, and so I had to try to assemble it again from inside. But yeah, otherwise it looks like it'll be beautiful, just a bit snowy today. This trip has been all about rolling with the punches and making adjustments that I need to. I ended up switching the direction of the loop that I want to do because I think the views are going to be the most beautiful at Alice Lake, and it's going to be at least 2 days of weather like this where I'm not going to be able to see any views. So I want to make sure I can see those. That being said, again, making adjustments. I'm now considering the first lake that I was going to camp at. I'm considering just skipping it altogether, you know, stopping for a little while and trying to see it, but I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to see anything because I can barely see 100 yards in front of me right now. If I do that, I'm going to head straight to Toxaway Lake. Whoops. Stay a night there, and then I think I might just head straight towards Alice Lake, set up a permanent camp for 2 days, and do every peak in the area, which sounds actually pretty awesome. So I'm almost glad that the weather turned out to be like this so that I would be forced to make that adjustment. I do wish I could have some other views the first 2 days, but it's okay. I'm still out here, and the snow is beautiful. So can't complain, or I shouldn't complain, so I won't. Yeah, that river crossing was not the easiest. Those logs are super slick right now with the rain and snow, and would not have been great to fall in without a way to warm up. So luckily that went well. Hopefully that was the only one, but we'll see. Farley Lake. This is the first lake that I was planning on stopping at, setting up camp, and doing a bunch of day hikes in the area, up some of those peaks I showed you. But obviously I would not have any view, and would probably have a hard time getting up and down with all this snow. So I'm going to enjoy the lake for a few minutes and then just move on. trying to be really careful right now to not slip through these rocks because I cannot see where I'm stepping and I have no idea where the trail is, so. Okay, it's been a crazy long day, very cold, but I think I finally found my campsite right here. I picked a pretty good one, so. Okay, so short and simple, I'm very uncomfortable and wet and cold. So I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff and then I'm gonna explain to you guys what I chose to do. Just especially for those who are new at camping, if you get stuck in a situation where you are surrounded by snow and are super wet and cold and don't really have good ways to warm up. But I'm gonna do all of that first because I'm cold and I need to warm up, and then I will let you guys know. Okay. So I needed to get out of my wet clothes and I wanted to make sure that they did not touch any of my dry clothes. So I always keep my sleeping bag, my liner, a fresh, clean, like dry pair of socks, and the clothes that I will sleep in all together in a garbage bag that is at the bottom of my bag. So even if my rain cover on my bag fails and my bag gets wet, it's still in a waterproof garbage bag in there. And they will stay in there all the time unless I'm using them. So they're nice and dry, and I'm now in dry clothes, which will help me to warm up. I'm also now going to zip up my sleeping bag and do 30 to 50 crunches or sit-ups and let my body heat fill the sleeping bag. A lot of people don't realize that sleeping bags by themselves don't do anything. It's like kind of like a cooler. Unless you were to put ice in a cooler, it's not going to stay cold. Same with a sleeping bag, you heat it up, so you use your body heat to warm it, and doing a bunch of sit-ups will just help create the warmth really quick, and then it'll trap it in for the rest of the time you're in there. Anyway, I'm doing all this right now. It's only 4 o'clock, and so I have 5 hours of daylight left. Obviously, I'm not going to do any of the hikes in the area because I already have about 10 miles in, and I wouldn't be able to see anything from any of the peaks. But I am going to warm up for a little bit, maybe even take a nap, I don't know, but at least warm up for a while, and then head back out and make some dinner, and then probably go to bed early. Just as a side note, it's crazy that it's June 29th right now. 2 days it's going to be July, and this is what it looks like out here. It's alright, we're going to make it through. It's going to be sunny in a few days. Everything's going to get warm again. Probably. I hope. It will. It will. I just got out of my tent so that I could make dinner, and the hardest part is putting cold, wet clothes back on to come out, because I'm not going to wear my dry clothes out here where they could get wet, but man. The sky just is finally starting to clear over on that side, and I can see this peak that is just gorgeous. Look at this. There's my tent. There's that. It's gorgeous. I wish I was able to go up there today, but it looks pretty rough for this weather. But anyway, Anyway, I'm making dinner. I'm in cold, wet clothes. Once I'm done eating, I'll go back and warm back up. Okay, I did it. That was super cold. But, yeah, had dinner, hanged. Oh my gosh, I hung my bag, hung my food bag, brushed my teeth, did all that kind of stuff, and now I'm in bed. It is 8 o'clock, so it's solid. Hopefully the weather will clear in the next day or two so that I can get a bunch of big hikes in and get in bed at a normal time rather than 8. But that's okay. I have a little bit of a headache anyway, so it's probably for the best, and who knows, maybe it'll be clear tomorrow. The weather did not get any better. It is quite cold out and still rain. Sorry, still raining. I'm back at it. I think it's only going to be about 3 hours until I get to the next spot I need to go. I had 2 moments this morning of about 7 seconds of sunshine that felt amazing. So maybe there'll be more later today. A brief moment of sun. This is amazing. But that's all still coming. Yeah, so I have absolutely no idea where the trail is. Just gonna keep working the direction I know I need to go, I guess. I'm glad that being off trail took me to right here, so well, you guys gotta see this. So I came up over on that way, and it looks like this is the trail right here that's gonna follow down over there, but I first have to cross this. And I'm not feeling all too confident about that. That looks like that could go. Oh, you guys, I found the trail. This little part sheltered from the snow so I can actually see the dirt. It has been 2.5 hours and I've gone just over 2 miles. Going through that deep snow, a lot of the time up to waist, or not waist, thigh deep. Having no idea where the trail is. Man, I was moving slow. But I'm hoping if I can keep, now that I'm above it and I'm headed back down, I should be able to keep my eyes on the trail and look at the little rivets in the snow and figure out where it's supposed to be. So hopefully that's the case. And yeah, hopefully it's only maybe 2 more hours now if I'm going downhill. So we'll see. sun is out and oh. If you've not been out here yet, you really should make your way out.
And up this side.
Is this it? Is this your finished product?
Well,
I'm just leaving Alice Lake.